Welcome back, Salty Gamers, to episode 2 of Watcher of Realms. We are now on day 4. It was a busy weekend, so without further ado, let's have a look at the progress. I uploaded the first day's summonings up onto the channel, so have a look at them to see how I pulled them. And just close these events. So we'll go straight into the heroes. We've got Hex up to 50 out of 50 4-star promotions, along with Idril, 4 stars on Lightlock and Ascension 1, Solel, 4-star promotions and maxed out, and 1 Ascension, Awakening, and Dolores is up at Awakening 1 as well. I managed to fuse Livian, I'll show you what you need for that. I've got Midian, who's now also 4 stars and 3-star promotion. Because of day 3 we've got Mari, and I'm working on a 5-star her, and I'm going to work on her promotions. And she is just going to help on that gear raid 1. I've also got Scorch, and I used him a bit on the promotion raids. Leveling up AI, and Voltus is on 4-star promotions. My next tank is also Dagna, and then I've got all these other ones that I'm building up also, just as and when required. So let's put some skills into Dagna for being my secondary tank for those battles that need 2 tanks or 2 defenders. Got 3 million gold, so not too bad in gold, and I'll show you where I am on raids and campaign. So summons first. We've actually got an ancient summon, and I'll do 3 of them in a second. But if we go to here, into the summons, we've done 146 summons on the account so far. And if we go to, because we're on day 4 now, we can start going after Vladov. I don't know if we'll be able to, so if I get it, great. If not, then maybe the next time it comes around. On to the hero fusions. Lightlock needs these characters, so I might, if I've got nothing else to build up, if I can't progress any further, I'll work on these guys just to get Lightlock more awakenings. Theowen, I could unlock him also. Just need another Liam, but they come around often. And I need another Maureen because I just sold her all them. Livian needs another Cuke, and Kimuro needs Cuke as well. So I got an extra Rex, so I used him plus a Cuke, a Rogers, and an Arrow to get that. So let's do some ancients. Okay, Voltus, that's a sell because I've maxed them out. And there's another sell. And there's an awakening. And then we could do our free one, I'll do it on this one. Got that, another sell. Get another rare summoning crystal from that.
The best revenge is a slow, painful death.
So in the arena, in the market, I'm just buying sort of auto battles. If I could buy rare summoning gems, I'm buying them. I got to bronze 3 on the arena. Always buy this potion out of the arena. You can buy one every day. And I've sold some epics that I'm not intending on using anytime soon. So that allows me to purchase 100 auto fights each day just to speed up the account. So, storyline then. We're on chapter 8 and we need to clear normal 7-9, but I'm struggling to get to there at the moment, so I'm going to build more of the account. We've unlocked something in achievements. Win 10 matches in a row for arena, so I'll claim that. In the shop, you get your regular bundle every week, rare summoning gem, and then your daily one for just a random chest. So from that, we should now have 5 shards, and it's still 2-time chance, so I'm going to just summon away and get an epic. Jack and Hagar. So bear with me whilst I just share this to get 3 gems. And we're back after getting 3 diamonds. And another summon.
Roll with the punches when adversity strikes. Cleansed by the light. Speak for the light.
I'd rather die in the front than survive in the back.
Roll with the punches when adversity strikes.
So I'm just going to sell, and I'm just going to sell everybody. So I don't really need them apart from him. Just keeping the roster quite tight at the moment. We'll build him up for a fighter for the promotion raids. He attacks 2 enemies, and sometimes you need fighters. So hopefully we'll build him up. I've got her to build up Amhale, Narvi, mainly, and Drogo, just for progressing certain raids until we can get better characters and then they'll get filtered out. So we're not promoting him, we're eliteing him. And he'll get replaced eventually once we get the higher up lord for his faction. So if we go to the Historia order, we've unlocked enough characters to get the first collection progress. So for the more characters that you unlock of a faction, you don't need to build them up, you just need to unlock them, and you get these bonuses depending on each faction. So ideally we want to pull him, Raiden. If we can't pull him, or if we're really lucky, sorry, I would rather pull Venoma or Cyrus. That'd be extremely great pulls, and then we could just pull the rest just because we need lords on the account. Other lords, really looking for epic lords to begin with. This Lunaria would be great, a great pull, because we've got a lot of marksmen in the roster. We're not going to pull Pyros, but if we pulled a Twin Fiend, Clan Boss would go really easy, or Guild Boss would go really easy. We've already got the Lord for Nero, so sorry, for the Cultist, which is Nero, so he works well. Now I got rid of Cyrene, I think that's Cyrene, yeah, Cyrene, but I have Cute, Voltus and a Siren, and then I'll get Greed, so I won't need her. In the Nightmare Council we get Wrath in a couple of days, so he'll be the Lord until we can get Toreador, and then we'll just see what we pull from there. Ideally I want to pull Arrogance, because he works both range and marksman and fighter. And then we've got Sorzus the Now, and then we'll get Twin Fiend for sometimes when we need to use, not Twin Fiend, Greed for when we need to use mainly Nightmare. We get Komodo, we could fuse him, and then hopefully get other ones out of that faction. In the north we've got Dagna just now. She carried me on my first account for some time, so use her as a lord. With Mari and Lightlock and Midian, usually healers, and then hopefully we'll pull some more northern ones. And we think with Void Drift I should get Olaf, which will be the next tank that we use when we finally unlock him. And then the Watchguard, I'm currently using Borat, but we'll get rid of him shortly and use Ain. Not that he's the best, but he works as a fighter behind the tank. He's got a better range and he's a leader, so it just increases that faction up, which we're currently using a few from the Watchers anyway, so it'll be in our benefit. So Hero Conquest, we've got first place, 2 more shards. Go to events. We now unlock this, so we get to unlock all these juicy rewards. We've completed most of this. We've spent a total of 7,309 stamina so far on the account. We get 100 gems for the next day. We get Ain in 3 days time. Beginner's training, we've almost maxed out the points. We've got 2 days left, so we'll get that. I've not unlocked 8.4 yet, so I can't do Mortal Codex. So we'll just do a wee bit more summoning. And again. In the guild boss, I'm currently maxing out normal and easy, so I'll do both of them because I'm not quite ready for hard. So I use both my keys to get 2 boxes. And then we get another rare summoning gem. The dailies, and then we'll do the gold pass. Always make sure you claim this, especially if you've started an account and there's not many days left. You should max this out quite easy, especially if you're free to play. If you're paid to play, definitely do it because you get all the bottom rewards. If you want to pay money into it, it costs £18.49 in UK money, and you get all these extra rewards. If you don't want to buy it, you get the rewards along the top. So I just got a rare summoning gem there, so I can go to skills now. And where is he? She even.
Yes, my lord.
We'll just upgrade Dagna again for that carry on the defender side. And if we go to Mari and we just want to upgrade her skills, using her Epic Dust and Dolores, because she helps massively on the clan boss. Let her gold, go back into heroes and sell. So you can keep 1 star, 2 stars and 3 stars for food, but at this stage I'm not really going for high star levels. I'm more going for just maxing out what I've got and upgrading their skills, and then trying to get gems for more summons for the next weekend. So I'm on wave 10 of Tide. If I go to rewards, the next 3 waves I'll get an epic skill crystal, and I'll get some rare dust and diamonds for the next 3. And we don't get our first epic soulstone until wave 20. And then we start getting rare dust, epic dust on wave 40. Each day, currently I get these rewards here, so some rare skill dust, some stamina, some gold and some talent points. So we've unlocked more tournaments now that we're on day 4. So this is the ultimate leaderboard, which we're not going to touch. But on the main leaderboard for this, we've got 5 shards of Aldorf, some gems. This one we need to summon heroes, so it's worthwhile summoning heroes anyway, regardless of the 2 times. And then this one is participate in gear raid 2. I'll show you where I am on gear raid 2 at the moment, so we should be able to do that quite fine. We need gear anyway, and hopefully push top our name, and then we'll get even more shards. Cave of Relics will start tomorrow. And then that was the Hero Conquest, so absolutely smashed Hero Conquest at 481 points, just for the progression in a couple of days. Festival of Lumens, we could go to the Festive Frenzy, and that's what that was. So from there we could go to the shop. We bought all the rare summoning gems, we bought the ancient shards. I've got 1600, so what I want to start doing, it would be worthwhile getting the legendary stuff, but we also need epic skill dust, and we'll just get that legendary dust now, and if we get enough we'll get a legendary skill crystal as well. And then we're still doing that. So from that rewards we'll go to skills. We can take Hex up, use that legendary dust to, these are only legendary, so we'll max them out and it's not a bad investment. And just keep building up his skills until we can't anymore, so we need a legendary crystal to take him up more.
My aim is true.
Idril is our carrier for this account. She is doing absolutely slogging away, doing loads of work, so I'm going to max her out first in terms of skills. She's cleared almost every raid and every promotion that I could place her down in. An ultimate where she gets to hit everybody on the battlefield is ridiculous. So we've got combo shots, extra damage done to airborne, and she done great work in the marksman arena. On arena it is single target DPS, so she's going to come in handy there, so we'll do a battle on arena. So this is my lineup so far. I don't really need them, but it's just for the bonus. Who else could we fire in just to get the bonus? Fire and Hex, just in case we need them. So he's got a Valk, so he'll probably put her down as quick as possible. So first port action is, I'm going to just, because she could hit anywhere, I'm going to place her there.
My aim is true. Humanity never falls.
put Valk down straight away. And I'll put Hex. And just fire off her ultimate, and that's him dead. So now he's got to work away, chipping away at them, whilst the fiend in the middle, I can't remember, I think it's the legendary Lord of the Infernals, pulls away at his gem. So we'll just fire her there.
Is to
And then taking him out. So his he now needs to really push to get in. He's
Is never a gentle master.
person down before I do, but I think I'll win. If they hit once, that's it, game over.
My fire rage on.
Then Idril just starts opening up, and then that's it. So then the middle will attack the drain, I win.
never waits.
Easy peasy, lemon.
And that's how Idril carries this account so far. So the idea that I'll do on Arena is try and push as high as I can over the next week, and then it gets paid out on a Monday. Right, so raids then. On promotion raids, marksman, we're on stage 12, going on to stage 13. On mages, we're on stage 8. We can do more. We could probably take it up to probably about stage 12 as well. Endurance, we're sitting at stage 9, going on stage 10. We might be able to push more. Yeah, we should be able to push more on endurance, maybe up to stage 12. And then melee attack, this one will struggle on for a while until until there's no platform. Once there's no platform, we won't be able to do it. So there, stage 10, there's no platform, that's when we'll start struggling because we've not got as many fighters and defenders as yet. XP raid, we're up to stage 5, trying to get to stage 7. Sorry, stage 6 on 7-8. Gear, on gear raid 1, we're up to going on to stage 10. We're starting to pull some, hopefully start pulling some legendary gear on that. Gear raid 2, we're pushing up to stage 6, again hopefully start getting some legendary gear, and then gear raid 3 we've started getting a chance at legendary gear for these two types. The goal is to push to 10 as fast as possible to start getting mythic, but that's where we are on gear raid. Once I get to N78, we'll unlock faction trials, which is why on summons you should try and keep as many of the factions, even if you're not going to use them, as best as possible, because that will help on the faction trials. On other storylines then, we've got to summon an epic marksman, we need to complete the spectral challenge and gear masteries as well. So gear raid 1 stage 10, gear raid 2 stage 6 with 2 defenders, equip 5 pieces of gear at gear 12, level 12 so legendary, and then equip 2 heroes with 5 different pieces of legendary is what we're aiming off of. Do another summon. And I would wait for 10, but I'm just going to go straight ahead and just do single pulls. Oh, and we got Avaline. So there's another good tank for when we need defenders from Rose. She's maybe not good end game, but she works for the account at where we are. Another cute, so we could use him in a fusion. And another Voltus. Bora. One more.
Ready to meet some vampires.
And a morning.
You looking at? Never
Perfect.
seen a hook before?
So if we look at the fusion now, we could go for Komodo with that extra cuke. Komodo wouldn't be a bad get for that, for the promotion rates when we get Wrath, and is used in the Abomination fusion. We don't really want to fuse another Rex to get another Livian just yet, but we could. And then we've got Theowen to get yet another marksman. We're not in a rush for that, so we're not going to do it straight away. But I will awaken Lightlock. So if we look at Lightlock's awakenings, I think this is the best way to get him really working for us, because we don't have a Vortex, which is a better healer. We could use him, so his A2 increases his attack as an attack based healer. His Light of Cohesion now stacks up to 7, which Lightlock's attack increases by 11% for 15 seconds. Each time he heals the same ally, which can be stacked up to 5 times, so it will go up to 7 times. Regen auto +1, and then deals splash damage in a large area. Auto cast heals an ally with 120% healing multiplier and deals magic damage equal to 50% to their surrounding enemies. So he does a bit of splash damage. Now he's not a damage dealer, but any little damage will help.
Is to burn.
How to A1, Vibrant Flames cooldown is reduced. Who else have we awakened? He's maxed. No, he's not maxed out. I thought I had maxed Voltus out. Oh well, just awaken him. So the idea will be to awaken 5 him now with all the Voltus.
Let me heal your
Camille.
wound.
Not really interested in getting Camille's done, because she'll just be fused. I've awakened 5 Sorzas just for that Nightmare faction, and awakened 3 Nero,
We fight for
Dagna 1, Drogo just for that Gear Raid 3 push. He's got good range. Let's see if I can show the range. There's the range, so he's 4x3 plus an extra 1 at the end, so he's not too bad there.
Pike at the ready.
So I'll just sell off what I don't need.
Let's see what the cards have in store.
And that gives us all these summons now has taken us up to a grand total of 934, so pushing for that extra 5 shards. On the shard summon, we've got 16 days and we need 75 shards. Why we want Vladoff is he's a fighter, but he's also he is also a lord, so he's part of the chaotic faction. He can go in Nightmare, he's good in multi-strike attack, arena mastery, so he's got a cost reduction in the arena, so he can come out quicker. His base cost is 18, so in arena he's 13, so he can come out real quick. You can go with that nightmare faction if you don't have any chaotic, and what happens there would be that you would go under wrath, and then it could work for like fighter promotions, etc., to really help push that. So that's where the account is now. A lot of work's been done. I'll have a further update at the weekend where we do some shard pulls, and hopefully I'll have progressed more in the story. If I could get, my goal is to get to the end of 8, so we could unlock 3 times auto fights, and obviously the main goal is to get to Volca. So thanks for watching, and remember, stay salty.